Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're making a pasta dish that's not only packed with a ton of flavors, but it's actually very healthy for you. We're talking a one-pan creamy garlic pasta. Now the beauty of this recipe is two factors. The first one is that it's a one-pan dish, meaning all the ingredients get cooked in the same pan for a very easy cleanup. And for the second one, we're going to be using light cream cheese to give this dish that beautiful creamy texture instead of heavy cream, making it so much more healthier. Folks, we're talking easy to make, simple everyday ingredients, and all done in about 20 minutes. All right, let's just dive right into this recipe. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. For this recipe, I'm using a Spanish olive oil from Biazzo. Truly gives this pasta dish an incredible lift of flavors. Link where you can get some in the description box below. In the meantime, I'm going to finely chop 1 small onion and roughly chop 8 cloves of garlic. Then we'll add the chopped onion and garlic into the pan. And we'll mix the ingredients around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And as you know, I always like to mix this continuously, that way everything evenly sautés. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the onion is nice and translucent, and the garlic is beautifully fragrant, I'm going to add in a generous teaspoon of dried oregano, which is about 1 gram. And we'll give it a quick mix, that way that oregano is evenly coating the garlic and onion. Then we'll add in 3½ cups of vegetable broth, which is 840 milliliters. To make this recipe, you can use other liquids such as chicken broth or even water. Either way, you'll find a link on how to make my homemade veggie broth in the description box below. Then we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And turn it up to a high heat and give it a gentle mix. Once the broth comes to a boil, it's time to add in the pasta. For this recipe, I'm using penne pasta, but you can use whatever pasta you like. I'm going to measure up 2¼ cups, which is 8 ounces or 225 grams, and add it into the pan. And you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do get into it every 2 minutes or so, that way the pasta doesn't stick together and it all evenly cooks. While the pasta's cooking, let's start making our cream cheese sauce. I'm going to add in 4 ounces of light cream cheese into a bowl, which is 120 grams. Very important for the cream cheese to be at room temperature, that way it's nice and soft, making it so much easier to work with. Then we'll finely grate in ½ cup of cheese, which is about 60 grams. I'm using a Spanish Manchego that's been aged for about 6 months, but you can use whatever cheese you like here. We'll also add in ¼ cup of chopped fresh parsley, which is about 15 grams. You can substitute this for 1½ teaspoons of dried parsley, which is about 2 grams. And we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And using a spoon, we'll push down on the mixture and mix it around until everything's well mixed. Okay, let's move back to the pasta. After cooking it between 9 to 10 minutes, you can see a lot of that broth has been absorbed, but there's still plenty of broth left. We'll place the lid on the pan and we'll lower it to a low-medium heat and simmer it for another 2 to 4 minutes until the pasta is perfectly cooked al dente. Once the pasta is cooked al dente, we'll remove the lid. And you know, you can always pierce the pasta with a fork, and if it easily goes in there, but with some resistance, it is perfectly cooked al dente. At this point, I'm going to turn off the heat, add in the cream cheese mixture, and we'll give it a mix until everything's well mixed together and we end up with a beautiful creamy texture. And once again, if you see your cream sauce is too thick, you just add in some more broth in there. Then we'll remove the pan from the stovetop And you can serve this directly out of the pan or even transfer it into serving dishes. Either way, check it out. Our one pan creamy garlic pasta's done. Beautiful presentation, so easy to make, and the best part, all done in about 20 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. As always, folks, now it's time for the moment of truth. Let's see how this pasta turned out. It looks absolutely delicious. Gorgeous creamy texture. Big bite. Here we go. Oh my goodness, we are in for a treat today. That is absolutely gorgeous. You know, there's something magical about these one pan pasta dishes. As the starch from the pasta stays in there, giving it such an incredible texture and flavor. And for me, the real winner here is that cream sauce with the light cream cheese, taking this dish to the next level and making it so much healthier. Folks, give this a try at home. Serve it next to a crunchy baguette and of course a bottle of Spanish wine. You're gonna have yourself one heck of a delicious meal. Real quick before I go, shout out to a couple of my patrons, Dr. Michael Barvitz, Jesper Halloum, Jim Owens, and Clarence Bolin. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.